Hey Cancer, welcome to your weekly reading for March 24th to the 31st. I am Charlene Lizette. Whether you are new or whether you are returning, a massive thank you to you. Either way, I hope you click subscribe and become a part of our collective. I have to tell you that as I was tuning into your energy and as I was asking Source to provide me guidance as I'm doing Cancer's reading, which is like a thing I do for all readings before I dive in, I really like to tune in and receive. Source said, tuned in, tapped in. Tuned in, tapped in. So to me, it was you're tuned in, tapped in. You are a vessel for receiving. You are naturally extremely intuitive, extremely empathetic, and have psychic abilities. And it really, it's a really powerful energy to have and a big responsibility, right? Sometimes it's really hard to be so psychic. And there is something here that you're going to receive. Oh my God, W, geez Louise. There is something here that you're going to receive, a message of sorts. I think it's going to be some form of communication. I think this conversation too is going to come seemingly out of nowhere or like left field. Give me a sec. Let me get the rest of the cards here and then I'm going to tell you what I'm picking up on because this is a very interesting thing. At the end of the day though, here's what I'm going to say. Look at these cards that want to come out. Okay, perfect. That was the one. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, and Ace of Swords. Just saying. Lots of aces here. There's new beginnings. What I do want to say to you as I'm pulling out the cards here is that this message or this news, this information that comes out of seemingly nowhere has actually been trying to get to you for a minute. And it is the retrograde season, Mercury retrograde and Venus retrograde, that actually gives you the opportunity to reflect, reassess, review, reassess, and receive this message in a place where you are going to come in, like you're going to be in a state of happiness. And so when the message is received, I don't think this is a bad message. I do think that there is going to be some truth exposed. I'm just going to say that, okay? But as I say this, you're going to be in such a good place because you've already seen it. So you may have had a dream about this. I had a dream. You may have had a premonition about this. There's a really good book about premonitions. It's called, hold on, where is it? Oh, it's up here. Give me a second. It's called The Science of Premonition by Larry Dossey, MD. It's a really good book. I don't know if you can see it. It's really far off. It's this one right here. But it's very fascinating how the brain actually receives prior to receiving. And so because of your gifts, your psychic abilities, your intuitiveness, you're going to receive a download before receiving it. And I think it's going to come from a place, the download is going to you're going to be like, whoa, what the heck? But also at the same time, you're going to be like, okay, I'm good with that. Like, and now I know. Now I know the no. Now I know what's going on. So when I receive it here in this 3D world, I'm not going to be like WTF. And I think I can, we have this relationship, Cancer, as water signs. Many years ago, I had a dream with a friend that we were going to have a falling out. And the friend was like mad at me about something. And I kept thinking to myself, this is a person that I've been friends with for a minute, like for a while. And I messaged her one day and I said, listen, I had this really weird dream. Like, we're never going to have a falling out, are we? And she's like, Charlene, there would be no reason I'd ever be mad at you. And I was like, okay, good. Like, just wanted to make sure we were, on the same page, right? And anyways, lo and behold, a couple years later, and for me, this dream came like a year before things actually happened. Yeah, I'd say like a year and a half, or a year. But it came. And so what I'll say to this is if you are receiving downloads, if you are receiving things in your dreams, write them in a journal, write them down, and really explore what these dreams are trying to tell you, because I think or you may have already had this dream, to be honest. This week, in casual conversation, you're hanging out with some friends, you're out and about, you're doing some stuff, you find out. I think it's going to be women that tell you, you're going to either be like at a party, so somewhere where there's water. This could be like, you know, hot Pilates when you're sweating a lot, or you could be swimming, or you could be doing like aerobics, water aerobics, or you could be by the pool, or you could be out for drinks, having a beverage, a cocktail, or like Sunday brunch, you know, tea time, whatever, like anywhere where there is a consumption of water, or there's a lot of water and there's a lot of emotions, but they're like supposed to be good vibes, right? So it's like you're casually having tea with your friends and you're like, and you know, you're all like spilling the tea, and then somebody's like, blah, 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 and you're just like, I dreamt of this. Full circle moment, retrograde. You're going to be good though, because you're in a state of happiness. I'm aware that being happy means I'm on the right path. And then it's crazy because you got double mission, light worker starred seeds of the world by being used. So I think even as this message is received, you're going to know what to do with it. High Priestess, the Chariot. You're going to be very intuitively tuned in, tapped in. The first phrase that Source gave me to tell you about how to navigate this based off of your values, your morals, your ethics, your own intuition, your connection to Source. It's almost like God's going to be saying like, don't open your mouth here. Don't say this, or don't do that, or pause, take control of the situation, like divert. Because I feel like everybody at that table is not going to take that message, or in that environment is going to take the message the same way. Your job is going to be to stay very grounded. King of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, Queen of Wands. This could have to do about somebody cheating. This could have to do about third-party situation. This could have to do about money, finances. This could have to do about like maybe your maybe you're moving ahead in life, like you got a promo, you got more money coming in, you got something really good going on in your life, and you find out that somebody's a little bit sour or jelly around your success. You know, it could be so many different things that I'm seeing here manifest. I'm trying to give you all the examples, but the advice is Mercury's retrograde, don't even bother. Even the fact that you got High Priestess as your amulet and you got High Priestess here, like if you don't have High Priestess from StarSea Jewels, it's my jewelry line. Go pick it up in the description box below, okay? You got it 2 times. Moonstone and Labradorite. It's amazing for cracking that open and receiving the downloads, right? Like I shouldn't say cracking the third eye open. It's more of like being a vessel for receiving and seeing clearly. Like I'm already a seer. When I put this on, it's like, sometimes I can't. Sometimes I can't because it becomes too much. And I'm like, whoa, this is like a lot to deal with. You know, like I'm walking out in the streets and I'm seeing everything with other people. And I'm like, okay, I got to like turn the TV off for a little bit. It's a little bit too much. Overstimulating, you know. 7 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles. But that's just because of my gifts and the way I work. So if you need something to help you tune in, tap on, connect with higher source, High Priestess is it, okay? 7 of Pentacles here, 7 of Wands. The World, 10 of Wands. Yeah, I think there's a relationship here coming up to an end and you're fine about it. 3 of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. You're like, yeah, I'm good. I like, sure, I'm actually not even stressed about it. I'm not even worried about it. I realize that this person is maybe like hurting my abundance, hurting my happiness, or negatively impacting my world in a way that I don't really like, I don't really value it. I don't really desire it anymore. I feel like this could even be something so stupid. Like somebody makes an offhanded comment to you and you're just like, that person, I don't want to hang out with that person anymore. You get what I'm saying? Like this is a huge delivery where Source is going, hey, behind the veil, take a peep. Not everybody that you're around right now is like the best for you. You might want to rethink, rejig some of your friendships, relationships, contracts, business connections, networks, etc. Okay? Cancer, if you want any clarity, you need some help, you're at a crossroads and you need some support with guidance, down in the description box below is my link to book a session with me or take any of my courses. I'm going to pop this video here to help you with manifesting your dream life. Thank you for your likes, your comments, your shares, your subscribes. You'll see you later, alligators. Peace out. Bye.